Welcome today to a short podcast for us. It has been a hectic week, as you will hear Rhonda explain, in addition to my work being pretty needy as well. Thank you all who stick with us as we fumble our way through this. We are not professionals, just everyday people working through grief.
Of course, I want to start out by stating if you have suicidal thoughts or suicidal ideations, to please not be silent. Please don't wait. Please don't hesitate. Please don't think that there's no help, but that this is the only alternative or the only choice that you have is to take your own life. Please call 988 and get the help that you need from experts and find out what resources are available and how they can help and what they can do to offer you another alternative, offer you hope, and that you don't feel like that's your only way out. Please find someone to talk to. I know a lot of you may not have family or friends or anyone that you feel that you can speak with, but 988 is always there for whomever, and they will speak with you no matter what the circumstances or what you're thinking or where you're at. Please call 988. Please don't choose to take your own life. I just want to say also that today I don't have a full blown podcast, and I do apologize, and I'm so sorry that we don't have one ready for today. But I think I mentioned in an episode before that my husband Mike has cancer, and as a result of that, the last week we had a lot of doctor's appointments and procedures that he has to go through in order to prepare for the radiation that he's getting ready to start. And it was just a very hectic, busy, um, kind of exhausting week. And that's the reason we don't have one available. But please don't turn away. Please come back next week because we will have another podcast available next week. But I also wanted to read an excerpt from a book called New Morning Mercies. It's by Paul David Tripp, and it's a daily devotional type reading. And um, on the 15th, I read this, and it just felt like it hit me where we are and where we have been for the last 8.5 months. And I just wanted to share that in case you are tuning in and you just feel the way that we feel and have felt for the last 8.5 months. So it says, this world can be a rough address. Yes, there will be times when you feel you simply don't have what it takes to deal with what you're facing. Yes, you will be tempted to think that you have been singled out to endure particular difficulty. Yes, you will have moments when you look back with regret and moments when you look forward with fear. But all of this, there is real peace. Excuse me, there is real reason for peace and hope. It is not peace that comes when life seems to be working well, when the people around you seem to appreciate you, or when your health and finances are good. There is a sturdier peace to be found. It is found in knowing that your Heavenly Father is not afraid of, or will not be defeated by, what makes you afraid, or that has the power to defeat you. Peace comes when you rest in the fact that grace has connected you to the one who has overcome everything that could cause your heart to be troubled, and nothing can sever that connection. I hope that this touches someone else the way that it touched me. If you're going through anything, actually, it doesn't just have to be someone committing suicide, but it just touched me because we all have things that we're going through every single day. There is no, or there are excuse me, there is no one who isn't touched by things and difficulties, and just because that's part of life until we get to heaven. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope that's an encouragement to someone today. Again, I will close out before Jody comes in and finally closes everything out. Just say, please call 988 if you're having suicidal thoughts or suicidal ideations. And I thank each and every one of you who have been listening so far, and appreciate that you are continuing to listen. And again, in order to get our podcast out there, if you are listening, or excuse me, I guess you are, if I'm talking to you now, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It doesn't cost anything, because I know when we hear the word subscribe we think money, but there is no cost. It just puts more subscribers on our podcast, and that way it will move up in the list, the more subscribers you have. So if someone were to go out and search the word suicide in YouTube, our podcast would come up higher in the list than it is currently. And again, I'm not doing this for ratings. I'm not trying to be popular or anything like that. It is all about reaching people and trying to help someone and let them know that they're not alone, and that we are willing to pray for you and communicate with you if that's what you're after, or if that's what you would like. So again, just please hit subscribe and like. And now Jody will close us out. Thank you.
Next week will be a normal podcast and hope you will tune in. You can find us every Tuesday on YouTube at Hindsight Hurts, our Facebook page, Spotify, Instagram, and we encourage anyone to reach out to us with your stories or anything you would like to share. Please email us at hindsighthurts@mail.com. Thank you.